Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe here with Deranged. Man, what a time to be alive. There's never been a better time to be in the market for a new side-by-side or a used side-by-side. We have new models being released from manufacturers it seems like every month. Ownership is increasing, and the aftermarket and used market continue to grow. With all the available machines on the new and used market, it can get kind of cloudy when you're trying to decide which machine to buy. Our purpose today is to help you understand which model is right for you based on your riding style. Then we'll take a look at a few of the models that are available from each of the major manufacturers. Before shopping for a machine, the first thing you need to do is define which type of rider you are. Are you the type of person who wants to hit the dunes and challenge Al Macbeth for his jump record? Or are you just looking for a machine that you can get out into the woods with you and your family to enjoy the trails and the scenery? Let's take a look at 3 different riding styles to help you decide which type of rider you are. The first style of riding is utility and family focused. There are a lot of us out there who want to be able to use our machines to get work done during the week or maybe around the property, and then on the weekends have fun with your family or friends exploring the mountains or maybe taking it hunting. Utility and family focused riders aren't necessarily looking to do 70 miles an hour down the fire road, hit the sand dunes, or test the rock climbing abilities of their Ranger. They're looking for a basic off-road capability with additional focus on utility. The next type of rider we want to look at are the adventure class riders. The adventure style riders are likely the type of rider that most of us fall into. Adventure riders like to ride trails and explore with their friends and family. They may mix in the occasional dune trip, but they're not invested enough in the dunes to go out and buy a set of paddles for their machine. They may enjoy going fast or approaching the limits of their machines, but are not likely to push it to the limits, or go over the edge, or catch air in most cases, at least on purpose. The last style of rider is the sport rider. Sport riders tend to live on the edge, whether it's setting their machines up for difficult obstacles while rock crawling, tuning their machines for maximum horsepower and shredding the dunes, or pushing the limits on desert trails. They tend to heavily modify their machines to handle the abuse they're going to throw at them, and they'll likely make things like an upgraded roll cage and safety harnesses one of their first upgrades. Before choosing your machine, take some time to think about the type of rider you are. Having a basic understanding of the type of riding you plan to do will help narrow down the number of machines to choose from dozens to just a few. Now that you've decided what type of rider you are, it's time to take a look at the machines that fit your style. If we were to take a look at every machine that were available in each category, we'd be here all night. Instead, we'll take a look at a few models from each of the top manufacturers. If I left a machine out that you feel should have been included, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Share with us which machine you think we should have included. While you're there, hit subscribe. We would definitely appreciate the support. You can also check out our parts and apparel at derangedoffroad.com. Alright, let's start with family and utility style machines. For this category, I have to lead with the all-time leader, the Polaris Ranger. The Polaris Ranger touts itself as the king of the category, with multiple models to choose from and a variety of engine and performance options. Prices range from $9,500 to $27,299 US. It's the top selling machine not only in its class but overall, and has a decent aftermarket. In addition to that, there's a large secondary or used market for you to find the machine that is right for you. The next machine in this category is the Can-Am Defender. The Defender also comes in multiple models with multiple engine and performance options as well. Prices range here from $10,300 to $27,900 US dollars for the top of the line full cabin closure machine. With the Defender, Can-Am is aggressively pursuing the category leader, the Polaris Ranger. They're releasing new models regularly, including a new flatbed model and full cabin closure model with air conditioning. The next model to consider is the Yamaha Viking. The Yamaha Viking comes in 3 and 6 seat models, and the MSRP is from $12,000 to $16,000 US dollars. Yamaha is known for their reliability, and that includes this Viking machine. With that said, it's only available with a 686cc engine and likely does not have the aftermarket availability of the Can-Am and Polaris machines. Alright, the last machine we're going to take a look at in the family and utility section is the Kawasaki Mule Pro. The Kawasaki Mule comes in multiple options, from one that will fit in the back of your truck to a 6-seater that converts into a 3-seater. The Mule Pro is available with multiple engine options from 401 cc's to 812 cc's. Kawasaki has a reputation for reliability, and they back that up with an unmatched 3-year manufacturer warranty. Okay, the next type of machines we're going to take a look at are adventure class machines. The first one we'll start with is the Can-Am Maverick Sport. The Can-Am Maverick Sport was designed with trails and adventure in mind. There's multiple models to choose from the Sport to the XMR and the Sport Max. They'll likely have a model that will fit your style and your family. 2-seaters range from $15,000 to $21,500, and a 4-seat Max model comes in at $19,500. The next adventure class machine we're going to take a look at is the Honda Talon X. The Honda Talon was designed with trails in mind. It's narrow enough to fit on most of them and sporty enough to hit them at speed. There's 2 new 4-seaters on the way this year, including the Fox Live Valve Edition with live valve suspension. The Honda Talon X comes in at about $19,000 for the 2-seater, and pricing hasn't been announced yet for the 4-seater. The next adventure class machine I want to talk about is the Kawasaki Teryx, or the Kawasaki Teryx LE. Kawasaki has been known to build quality machines. This Teryx has a lower entry cost at $15,000 MSRP, and you can likely find it much less than that at dealers. It has an unmatched 3-year warranty and has a reputation for being reliable. If you've watched our channel in the past, you know we're fans of the Teryx, but we're open and honest about its faults, including the cab heat and the excessive noise inside the cab. With that said, overall, it's a great quality machine. Okay, the last machine we're going to talk about in this category is the Polaris General. The Polaris General is designed to be a versatile adventure machine. It has the utility of a dumping bed and is sporty enough to handle the trails. There's multiple models, including a newly announced XP machine with arched A-arms and larger tires for improved off-road performance. It has a comfortable cabin with standard full doors, which is not common for Polaris. The last machines we'll talk about are pure sport machines. And the first one we'll lead off with is the Can-Am Maverick X3. The X3 is the current horsepower king with multiple models boasting 195 horsepower. They're built for handling and built for performance. From mud to sand to rocks and trails, they've released models built for everyone's playground. Next, let's talk about the Honda Talon R. The Talon R is wider and longer than its brother, the Talon X, but the Talon R is tuned for speed, especially through whoops and rough terrain. It has a dual clutch transmission, so no belt like most other machines, and comes with the Honda reliability that everyone knows about. The Talon R starts at roughly $21,000. Next, let's talk about the Yamaha Yxz. Yamaha calls it the most focused pure sport side-by-side. Having driven the Yxz, I can tell you it is very sporty feeling, especially the SS model with the paddle shift. It has a sequential shift 5-speed gearbox. As I said, the SS model comes with paddle shifters, and those shifters really help you feel more connected to the machine as you're driving. Lastly, let's talk about the Polaris Rzr. We'll finish where we started with the category leader. Love them or hate them, there's more Polaris Rzrs on the road than any other sport machine. Polaris has been in the sport game the longest, starting with the Ranger Rzr in 2008, and they've expanded into a wide variety of Rzr models, including the newly announced Rzr Pro XP. They have options like live valve suspension and factory GPS, not found with most other brands. There is a wide variety of Rzr models, and they likely have one to fit your need. Alright, now as I mentioned in the beginning, this is not an extensive list of all available side-by-sides. It's also not an exhaustive review of each of the machines. Our purpose with this video is to help you decide which machine is right for you based on the type of riding you plan to do. And I hope we were able to help you with that. Did we leave something out? Are we missing something here? If so, leave your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to chat about it there. Alright, that's it for this video. Before you go, don't forget to click the subscribe button. Also click the notification bell so you get a notification when we post a new video. With all that said, ride safe, pack out what you pack in, and we'll see you on the next one.